These are members of the Yiaga Africa Election Observer Mission to Liberia, where they monitored the general election that took place recently. And they are holding this news conference in Abuja to brief on their preliminary report. On October 10, 2023, Liberians filed out to vote in the country's presidential election under the watch of several local and international observer missions. Members of the Yiaga Africa Election Observer Group who monitored the exercise speak on their observations in this preliminary report.
We did observe a firm commitment on the part of the Electoral Commission to ensure transparency and openness in the management of the results collation or tallying process. The election officials, meticulously enforced the counting and results tallying procedures. And in cases where objections and queries were raised by party agents and observers on matters relating to inconsistencies or computational issues, they were addressed promptly in the full view of everyone.
Also, as part of observation, in addition to everything else that has been said, was also the role that the media played. You could see that they had a commitment to independence and fairness. And in the programs that were broadcast, which we were privileged to listen to on radio, we found out that a number of them, were very committed to peace, to fairness, and to patriotism.
Beyond these observations, the group is calling for some reforms in Nigeria's electoral system.
We're also recommending that INEC should review the format of ballot papers used in Nigeria to include photographs and names of candidates to improve the quality of electoral preferences and reduce, incidence of invalidated votes. But in addition to that, that the National Assembly also reviews the electoral law to address, some ambiguities in the results collation and transmission process.
INEC tries in other parts, but there is room for improvement that INEC can also learn. INEC cannot say it knows everything. Like the issue of the over-bloated register, I believe that it is actually over-bloated. INEC, like I said earlier, has to find another way whereby it can reduce the number of the people that are already dead that are on that register.
Elections in Nigeria are in a cycle of 4 years, and members of the Yiaga Africa Group believe strongly that there is an urgent need to pursue those reforms in Nigeria's electoral system ahead of the next general election in 2027.